Hey, good morning, friends. FitVic here, along with producer Jen.
Hey.
It is May 9th, 2019. Can you believe it? 5 months in already. And hey, it's so nice to have you here today. We are going to work on our biceps, our shoulders, our back, and then we'll get down on the floor and work on our abdominals. So, that being said, Jen, what do you have for us today? Let's get our body moving. Let's go ahead and do our arms like this. Just move our arms in the bicep range. So, Jen, what's going on with you?
Well, there's not much going on May 9th. It's National Lost Sock Memorial Day.
That's funny.
So tell
That's
me,
funny.
What do you do with your lost socks?
Well, I actually place them in a quiet spot in a drawer and hope that their mate shows up. And if not, then they will spend the rest of that time in mourning until probably for a year or two until I come across them again. And that means I've fully verified that their mate has passed. So it's in some dryer vent or been sucked down some.
What does happen to them? That's the real question.
Well, there are these gnomes that break into your washing machine or dryer. And they come in and they use them and they pull all the string out of them and use them to make other products, gnome clothing.
Oh. So today is the day for the memorial. It's time to say goodbye to all the single socks.
All the single socks.
So now a trend is to wear mismatched socks.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So maybe you could repair them today. Like maybe they'd find a new mate today.
Yeah, but if you're going to wear mismatched socks, let's get some overhead stretches, please. If you're going to wear some mismatched socks, though, shouldn't you wear them by thickness?
Oh, I don't know. Do you have sensories to that?
Well,
does that...
Well, I have a lot of dress socks, of course, so you couldn't wear a dress sock that's very thin on one foot and then wear a thick athletic sock on the other.
You actually could.
Well, you could,
against that.
but it would just feel weird.
Yeah? Do you think you could conquer that, though?
If I had the need, yes, I can conquer anything, actually. So, but let's do some shoulder rolls. Just like this, just roll your shoulders back.
It's kind of like the Tupperware in the lids. What happened right now?
Yeah, you bought it in 1975, and you wonder why you lost the lid in 30 years? Or 30, 45? Wow, it's been that long.
Yeah. 50?
Yeah. So, and I don't even know if Tupperware is that still a thing? Is that still a MLM thing? And do people still sell Tupperware? Or is it still in existence?
I think so.
Huh. That's good stuff.
It's a good question to place out there.
Yeah, a place out there.
Any Tupperware salesman out there?
Oh, yeah, there you go. All right.
Jen,
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Jen.
I have some bowls that need
All right, let's do some punching since it's been a few days since we've done some punching. All right, we jab, punch, cross, uppercut. Jab, punch, cross, uppercut. All right, nice and easy. Jab, punch, cross, and uppercut. I mean, you could stand in front of a bag and hit and do these exercises on a heavy bag, but for us, let's just do it nice and easy. We're just loosening ourselves up, getting warm. Jab, punch, cross, uppercut. I'm giving about 15% speed here, Jen? Jab, punch, cross, uppercut. I just want you to get your body moving, all right? And as a reminder, we do this warm-up live, so you'll do it with us, because unless you're watching on demand, I know you are fully capable of fast-forwarding through this bit, but don't. Just do the warm-up with us. It's only going to be 35 minutes, okay? And I know some people like to try to condense it to 20 or something like that, but let's just do it. Let's spend our time together, okay? 35 minutes. Give yourself 35 minutes a day. There we go. All right, we have about another minute to get warm. Let's shake it out a bit. Oh, and one more thing with that punch. Here we go. This is perfect. So our punching, here we go. We jab, punch. And when you punch like this, you see how I put my hip into it? I'm twisting my hip into it. So if you're going to do it full speed, you would bang, That's what makes punching so effective. Jab, punch, cross, uppercut. And you see how my body is flowing with this, okay? And that's what makes that specific punch effective, because you're getting your body behind it. And that's also say in baseball. So in baseball, they're shifting their weight, and in golf, you're shifting your weight. There's so many things that deal with your fluidity and your follow through. Ooh, that's a nice build, Jen. Follow through. And that's what we like to talk about. We stay nice and positive. We follow through. We follow through with ourselves, because sometimes we get so wrapped up in letting other people down, well, we don't always consider letting ourselves down. So, all right, it's that time. Let's have a quick drink of freshly fluoridated fauceted water. You like that one?
Our water is getting fancy around here.
It is getting fancy. And I visited my son's school yesterday, and they had a bunch of metric conversions on the wall. So we need to drink 3,000 deciliters of water per day.
That sounds like a lot.
3,000 deciliters, or it's 100, well, I forgot the names. Well, I was just basically talking about the metric conversion. I was trying to get fancy outside of liters, and now I can't remember.
Yeah, we'll go with liters.
We'll go with liters. Stick with liters. All right. So I am actually going. Yes, I am going to start a little bit heavy today. How's that sound?
That sounds like a good plan for Thursday.
Yes.
I think we tend to start to slack. Thursday is usually my day I have to really push.
Oh, okay. Well, put your shoulders back, chest out, and remember our form here. Ready? Look at the screen. Exercise. All right. Notice how my elbows are not moving. There's one right there.
Sorry.
That's all right. Be sure to breathe.
3, 4.
And you can tell I'm going a little bit heavier than usual because my face is getting a little bit red.
6. 7.
Remember-
Give us tips. It's getting heavier for you, so give us tips to make it all the way through without losing control.
Yes, without losing your technique. That's a good build right there. And what you do is just slow down a little bit, okay? Now my count has slowed down because I'm focusing on not contorting my body or throwing the weights around, because they are getting heavier.
And 11. So what are you focusing on?
I am
And
concentrating greatly
12.
on going slow and doing it right. All right?
Are you concentrating on that muscle, like contracting that muscle, or are you taking your focus away from that, so you're thinking about something else when you complete it?
Okay, so when it gets heavy like that, I am focusing. You see me looking at the weight. I am focusing on my technique and doing it right. So I'm dumping all my focus outside of my comments. I'm dumping all my focus into controlling my technique, especially when it starts getting challenging like that, because I don't want to get into this. I don't want to get to where I'm slinging one, where I'm kipping. I don't want to sling one up so I can sling the other one up. All right? I want to stay away from that. And there can be people out there that might say, oh, that's the way I work out. Well, if that's the way you work out, that's the way you work out, but that's not the way we work out here. So other programs can mess with that. Not here, though. Because we are trying to preserve our health as we get healthier, all right? We want to preserve it. We don't want to do anything that's going to pull muscles or even potentially put us in that situation, all right? We're not going to fear. We're not going to make getting hurt a thing. We're just going to do everything we can to avoid any damage, all right, outside of building muscle.
Steady wins the race.
That's right. Slow and steady. So let's get a bicep stretch just like this. Just twist your palm. Let me get my camera angle right. There we go. Just like that. Oh, that feels so good. Feels so good. And it is actually Thirsty Thursday, isn't it?
It is.
And Thirsty Thursday, that's kind of our little moniker for making sure you get plenty of fresh water, but it's more around our smoothies. So if you have any good smoothie ideas or share your favorite smoothie on the Fit Victories closed Facebook group, let me try that again. On our Fit Victories Facebook group for our members, yeah, share some of your food ideas on there and your favorite smoothie. One of my favorites, and you've heard me mention it numerous times, Jen. All right, next set, I'm decreasing my weight. I'll probably pyramid down. All right, I'm going to keep. Now I've dropped 5 more pounds on my biceps. All right, shoulders back, feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees. Ready? Exercise. But one of my favorites is the 12 ounces of unsweetened almond milk with vanilla. Be sure to breathe. Half an avocado, 2 scoops of plant-based protein, and then I top it off with a bunch of spinach. Not canned spinach either, though. It's raw spinach. Could you imagine canned spinach? You could probably do it, but that would be a little bit nasty. And then I put it in the blender for about 25 seconds, and it is absolutely yummy.
9.
And also, smile, okay? About 9 or 10 reps. Put a smile on your face. Focus on your technique.
11.
That smile helps.
And 12.
Well done.
You gonna post that recipe for us?
I could. Well, most certainly I can do that. Certainly, because I've actually posted it verbally a lot of times, haven't I?
Yeah.
But sometimes it helps where people can just copy and paste it and put it in the recipe list. Oh, also sometimes with that same, that same recipe right there, Jen, I will put in just a little bit of splash of nutmeg as well. Yeah. So, all right, let's shake out our arms a little bit. Just shake them out. Just shake out your hands. We'll loosen everything up just a bit. Stay nice and supple. A little bit of stretch here. All right. Third set. I'm going to decrease my weights another 5 pounds. All right. Feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees, shoulders back. All right. So our elbows are going to be just about right here. If you'll look, you can see where my elbows are. Ready? Exercise.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I'm looking over my lost sock.
Oh, sock. How I miss you. Or was that one named Socky? Your special Socky. Now, you know where the lost socks probably go? They could be
6.
what sock monkeys are made out of.
That's true. 7. 8. 9.
Be sure to breathe and smile. Smile.
10. 11.
And smiling just in general makes us feel so much better.
And 12. Good job.
I'm gonna throw in a bonus here.
Okay, show off right there. Show off.
Oh,
I used to protest lost socks.
you used to.
I really did. For years, when I had a lot of kids in the house, I would not match socks. We had a sock basket. And if they wanted matched socks, they had to go get them.
Oh, that's very clever. So they'd have to go and pick out.
Their own.
That's fun. That's a good idea, though, too, because you know, how long does it take, especially if you have a bunch of kids?
Oh my goodness. I lose my mind if I did it. So I just like, I protest this. There's a basket. If you want socks, you gotta go get your own. But that ended. So you're gonna experience soon to be teens. So when they start creeping real close to 11 and 12, they're pretty sure that you're not the parent they thought you were. And so all my kids, I asked them around that age, if there's one thing that I could do to be a better parent, what would it be? And one of my kids picked, match my socks for me.
Oh, no. All right, fourth and final set. Let's finish strong. Feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees, shoulders back.
Here we go.
Ready?
Last one.
Exercise.
That is not one, but that is one.
There you go.
There's two. Three.
Nice and steady.
Four.
And this should be enough resistance that it challenges you, okay? But
Five.
not to the point where you want to start slinging the weights around, because that's where we start to get, that's where we can hurt ourselves.
7.
And I have mirrors in the studio where I can check my form at pretty much any direction except for behind me. So,
9.
because I can look at this monitor that I'm looking at right now, okay?
And 10.
All right, let's finish strong.
11.
And I can look to the right,
And 12.
and I can look to the left to check my form. So, if you do not have a mirror in the area you work out in your house, I would highly suggest you get one of those little. They're very inexpensive at Walmart or Target, and get a behind the door mirror. And they're probably this tall, about this wide, and anything where you can check your form, okay, and make sure you stay on form. And your technique is great, okay. All right, get a nice stretch in our biceps. Oh, that feels good. Stretching, stretching, stretching. Do it all day. Well, throughout the day. I don't sit around and stretch all day. I do that. Let's have some more highly coveted fauceted water.
Yes. And now we move into shoulders.
Yes. All right. I am going to add the bar today for shoulders. All right. So, actually, I'm going to do some dinner plate shoulders first. All right. So, palms up. We will go forward 6 circles and then switch to reverse. There we go.
Okay.
Ready? Exercise.
Here's 1, 2, 3, 4,
And I'm tightening up my shoulders
5,
while I do this. And reverse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
And lower your arms. And when I mean tighten up my shoulders, I'm focusing on tightening those shoulders and keeping them tight while I do those circles, okay? So, if you do not have that muscle yet, keep doing it and just focus on tightening. They will start over time to tighten, and then you'll be like, oh my God, my shoulders, and then you'll start liking the way they look. But mainly it's the feel first. You're going to feel stronger, and that is so good for us on so many different levels, okay? Having physical strength feels great, doesn't it, Jen?
It does.
All right. Remember when we stretch our shoulders here, We're not doing bone-on-bone contact here or on our elbow. We're just stretching across, nice and gentle. Excuse me. Nice and gentle stretch. All right, look, we're at 15 and a half minutes left. We're killing it, killing it. All right, next one. You can go ahead and do the dinner plate shoulders while I do the bar. And we will tell you at 6 reps. Jen will count them off the way she did the other day, which was awesome. Feet shoulder width apart. Of course, slight bend in your knees. And excuse me. I'm going to bring this up to my chin. And I'm not going to touch my chin. I'm just basically going to bring it up to it. Ready? Are you ready, Jen?
Ready.
Exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stay with us. Stay in our count.
5, 6,
Reverse.
1, 2,
Jen is actually sitting behind her monitors doing the dinner plate exercise.
4, 5,
All right, one more.
and 6.
Well done. Well done. All right. Whew. Nice gentle stretch. Right shoulder.
National Butterscotch Brownie Day.
Butterscotch brownie.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a butterscotch brownie.
I think I have actually.
Yeah.
What is butterscotch actually? That flavor with me has been one of those flavors that sometimes I didn't like it as a kid, but I kind of grew to like it as I got older.
I don't know where it comes from.
Butter and scotch.
Could be.
Well, that would be that would be the logical. All right, now back to dinner plates. All right.
Ready?
All right, palms, arms out, palms up. Going forward, ready? Exercise.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And reverse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Well done. Lower your arms. Ah, slight stretch here. Excellent. Cross your body stretch. And remember, when we do the shoulder workout with equipment or weights, we're just pulling it up. I'll show that from the side this time. All right. When we add that weight, add that resistance to it. Actually, I will do it this time with a set of dumbbells, just so everyone can see.
Okay.
As an alternative. So if you're doing the dinner plates, that's fine. Stay with it. Just keep your count with ours. So what I'm going to do, this is the exercise. I'm basically bringing them up like this, all right? I'm mimicking what I'm doing with the bar, but to show you what I'm doing. But that I'm showing that it can be done with the dumbbells. All right, are we ready? Feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees. All right, standing up nice and tall. Exercise. So it's just like this.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, reverse, 7,
Oh, excuse me. Hold at 7, hold at 7.
8,
I had to decrease my weights.
8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Well done. And I was showing that for demonstration purposes, but I prefer, for my shoulders, for that exercise, I prefer to use a bar. and the bar just feels better, and it isolates a little bit better than the dumbbells. So I notice when I use the dumbbells, I get a little bit more tightening in my forearms. Okay, so it's just a better form for me, for my body type, my body shape, to use the bar. And that's the thing, is over time you will find the right exercises for you, right? Because we will try a lot of them. We'll keep trying. All right, let's get a shoulder stretch here.
So butterscotch is made with boiling brown sugar and butter or corn syrup.
Oh,
And it comes, the name Scotch comes from scorched butter. So Scotch means scorched butter.
oh, so it has nothing to do with actual, like the whiskey or.
No, we really had our ingredients mixed.
Wow, that's interesting.
Might have been a little healthier with this.
Yes, but it's funny how people try all these recipes and they add this and that, and things become something we eat. And that made me, all right, let's, yes, ma'am. That made me think of something too, is when's the last time you heard kids giving other kids cooties?
Oh.
Do you remember having cooties or getting cooties from someone when we were younger? Yeah, I don't think that's a thing anymore, because I've never heard my son mention it, but it used to be so fun because it's something that's non-existent, and we all had them, and I tried. Huh?
At the age, you need to mention it to him. You need to invite him.
Restart the cootie revolution, or the cootie thing. And then he'll come home, Dad, I've got cooties. Okay, come here, let me hug you. All right.
Girls give you cooties.
That's right. And so do boys. All right.
For girls.
Yes. All right. So for this exercise, feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees. I'm going to bend at my hips. Okay. I'm not bending or slouching my back. I'm just bending at a slight bend at my hips, and I'll have my weights right here. And we are going to simply bring our elbows together. Ready? Exercise.
1, 2, 3,
And focus on tightening your back. Okay.
4,
If you feel any stress in your lower back, push your butt out. That should relieve it.
7, 8,
Be sure to breathe.
11, and 12.
Well done. Well done.
We got to move this one right along. We've got 8 minutes
Whoa.
to have our abs to get in.
Woo. All right. Overhead stretch. Get a little bit of stretch in. And if you notice, that was Jen's very polite way of saying, speed up, Victor. All right. Next set. Get in position. Ready? Exercise.
1, 2, don't forget to breathe. 3, 4,
Feet shoulder width apart. Slight bend in your knees.
6, 7, 8,
Watch your technique.
9, 10, 11, and 12. Good job. Second set.
All right, okay, take a couple seconds of recovery. Have some nice fauceted water.
Drinking and stretching. Drinking and stretching.
Quick stretch here. All right, let's get our third set out of the way. Feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees, and we're tilting at the hips. Ready? Exercise.
1,
Bring those elbows towards each other, towards your back.
3,
Good technique.
4,
Breathe.
5,
Focus on tightening that back. Your back is going to look amazing.
7, 8,
You're gonna feel stronger.
11,
You're gonna go to the grocery store in a couple weeks,
12,
and you're going to start picking up you'll pick up those heavy liquids or heavy cat litter or heavy boxes, and you'll be like, wow, let me grab 2 of them. Well, maybe not 2, but my point is you'll be strong enough and you'll notice your strength, okay? It'll be noticeable because you can carry in your groceries or do your laundry, carry your laundry basket across the house and not be a chore, all right?
I'll tell you what us girls do. We have in our mind that we've got to get our groceries in as little trips as possible. So you'll see us load our arms and
Feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in your knees. All right, tilting at your hips. Oh, so it's like a one-trip thing.
yeah. So look,
Ready?
we're going to be able to do
Exercise.
one trip. 1, 2,
Now, do you come in and put your stuff on the counters, or do you put it all on the kitchen floor?
4, counters, 5,
I guess that depends on how much counter space you have. You have a lot of counter space, though, don't you?
8, 9,
So let's finish strong. Smile.
10, 11, and 12.
Excellent.
I missed my 2 boys at home for years. I had a boy at home.
Let's get on the floor, please. Oh, so you'd have some.
Boys have help.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
I know I go out and mow now, and I really miss them.
Well, it makes a difference because if you're buying for a lot of kids for a large family, that's a lot of groceries you're toting around every day or every other day or once a week, whenever you would go. All right, today we're going to do some leg lifts, our favorite. So we're at Jen's discretion here. So a leg lift, I just put my hands right here under the edges of my butt. And we simply lift up and put our feet about 8 inches off the ground. Ready? Exercise.
First one,
And Jen will give us a nice count.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well done. Well done. All right, Superman stretch, reverse Superman. Point those arms out. Oh, and you'll feel your midsection stretch. Oh, point those toes. Oh. Ooh, that was a really good stretch. It made me yawn. All right. Are you ready for the next set, Jen?
Hey,
Ready? Exercise. Be sure to breathe.
2, 3,
Focus on keeping those feet up.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Keep breathing.
10,
Smile, smile.
11, 12.
And down. Woo. Yeah, when I'm saying smile like that, that's because it is burning. Reverse Superman. Oh, it feels so good. All right. We'll get you out of here on time. All right, third set. Ready? 6 to 8 inches off the ground. Exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Focus on Jen's voice.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Excellent. Lower.
Almost.
Lower those legs. All right, reverse Superman. Well done. I'm going to twist my knees a little bit real quick. Oh. Good old stretching, stretching. All right, fourth and final set. Ready? 6 to 8 inches off the ground. Exercise.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Let's finish strong. Smile.
And 12.
Lower. Whew.
Stretch, stretch, stretch.
Yes, reverse Superman. Reverse Superman. All right. Hey, May 9th, 2019 is in the bag. Hey, give yourself a pat on the back. It's a fit victory. Every day we do this, it's a victory. All right. It's one day getting closer to our goals, our fitness goals, our personal goals, our relationship goals. Yeah, goals all over the place. All right. Hey, use this as your anchor and go out and have the best day ever. And we will see you tomorrow on Faithful Friday.